What's up everyone, it's your girl Shay here. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. And as you can see by the title of today's video, I'm doing the third option that was on that list that I gave you guys. And the third option is, well, me ranking a lot of the BTS content. So what I decided to do actually was to rank all the BTS reality shows and also the shows that they've made appearances on. Now, I do know that there are other shows that they've made appearances on, so not all of them are on this list. So please, don't flame me like in the comments. The reason why I didn't add some of those on there is because I have not seen them. So like, for example, I did not watch American Hustle Live when they were on there, although I've heard a lot about it. I also have not watched when Jungkook was on Flower Crew as well. So some of their appearances, like I said, I didn't put on there due to that reason. And the last thing I want to do is to rank something and I haven't seen it. So instead, I ranked all of the reality shows that I've seen and all their appearances that I've seen, and even some of their appearances that they've been on that I've seen, I didn't even add on here. Just because I couldn't remember like the episodes and stuff like that. So I have like 13 shows in total that I'm ranking. I also made a tier list. This is my first time doing one of these tiered list, videos. So let's get started. I have a total of 13 shows on here, and these are the tiers that I have. I have must watch, love it, it's okay, don't watch, and don't recommend. So I'll be honest with you guys, I'm probably not gonna really use the like don't watch or don't recommend portion of this tier, but I had to put something that was like below. So yeah, let's get started with the first show. So the first show I have is Problematic Men, and I'm actually gonna put this under It's Okay. And the reason why I'm putting under It's Okay, which basically Problematic Men was pretty much a show that pretty much RM was on, which basically was about them answering like mathematical equations and stuff like that. It was a very like smart or intelligent show, although it was very funny. Now this show I think has ended at this point, but RM was only really a part of like the first season, and then after that, due to BTS's schedule and due to them at that point getting more and more popular, he was no longer a part of the show. But I did watch the episodes that he was on, and I really enjoyed it. I really liked it, and I'd say it's okay. You can watch it on YouTube as well. I think if you search like Problematic Men, it has a lot of the episodes that RM was on, so you'll be able to watch it, or at least some of the clips that he was on. So based off of the clips, I gotta say it's okay. It's not like I don't love it, and it's not like a must watch, but it definitely is something to check out if like you are wanting to watch a lot more like BTS content of them being on reality shows. So the next one I have is from Running Man. So this is when they were on Running Man's 300th episode, where pretty much they were kind of having to move all these ramen boxes, and I'm gonna put it under love it, only because this was hilarious. It was so funny. They went against all the people on Running Man and trying to move these ramen boxes, and it was for charity, so it was funny to see them like running around trying to move all these boxes and seeing the interactions with BTS and the Running Man crew as well. Also, RM was on an episode of Running Man by himself as well. I didn't put this episode on here, but it's also going to be under Love It. So definitely check out that episode. You can watch it on Viki. They have all the episodes, and if you search on Google, you can find out the Running Man episode that I'm talking about, and so you'll see their portion within that episode. So I'm actually going to skip this one here, the next one that's on this list, and actually go to Law of the Jungle, which I have to say is a love it. So Law of the Jungle is pretty much where you took a couple of idols and celebrities and put them on like an island in different parts of the world. They basically had to survive. There are a few episodes, I think episode 247 to 251, that Jin was actually a part of the series. He actually didn't go all the way to the end because of BTS's scheduling, but I did watch the episodes he was in, and it is a love it. It's so cute to have him on there. He's so caring of the one that's the youngest among their group. It actually shows him fishing, and he actually catches fish, only because that's a long running like joke or thing within BTS is that Jin likes to fish, and during some like of their other shows he wasn't that successful at it, so to see him successful at it was actually really great. So yeah, I love it. Once again, you can also check out these episodes on Viki if you have that like subscription service that has a lot of like Korean dramas and stuff like that. Next, I'm actually going to go into, can't remember the name of the show, but I'm going to go with It's Okay. But I do know that the premise of the show was pretty much where these idols knocked on people's doors, asked if they've had dinner, and then asked if they can have dinner with them. Jin and Jungkook was also on this show together. And like I said, it's okay. It was interesting of a show overall, because you got to learn a little bit more about like Jungkook's family and how like his mom is actually older than his dad and how like his parents kind of got together, and it was a really, really cute show. I think the reason why I put under It's Okay is because I only watched the clips on YouTube. I couldn't find like the complete total episode to watch from beginning to end, specifically because I know that Jin actually did find a house that they hadn't had dinner yet and ate dinner with them, and I believe the girls there were super like big fans of BTS, so they knew who Jin was. And so yeah, that's the reason why I put it under It's Okay, only because I wasn't able to really see like how the entire episode progressed because I couldn't find the complete episode. Next thing I'm going to go to, I'm skipping a lot of the Bon Voyages until I get to the first one, and then I'm going to do them in order. So the next thing I'm going to go with is actually going to be this one. It's called My Boss is Watching, and I'm also going to put it under It's Okay. So this one was actually a lot of idols all together. So basically it was kind of like a game show kind of aspect. So pretty much you had all these idols from different companies like JYP, YG, of course, BTS is with Big Hit Entertainment, or now known as HYBE, and basically they had all their bosses there and they had to compete in like all these different like games. So I put it under It's Okay because once again it wasn't just a BTS centered show, it was like BTS and other idols. So that's pretty much what it was. So yes, recommend It's Okay because it's like an hour long or an hour and a half long or something like that. It's also on Viki, so like I said, it's okay. It's something, like I said, to watch if you're wanting to watch other BTS content. That's pretty much what I mean. Next is going to be Run BTS, and it is a must watch. So Run BTS is their reality show. It's their variety show pretty much, and it's on V Live. It is completely free to watch. Basically what it is BTS playing games and winning prizes or doing punishments if they lose. So it's a total of 155 episodes. At this point, the show's kind of on hiatus. No one knows when it's going to come back or if it's going to come back, but I have watched it all the way through from episode 1 all the way to episode 155, and I'm currently re-watching it right now with my fiance because he has not seen it from the first episode. So we went back and started re-watching it. I recommend watching this so much. It's so funny. Each episode is so different, and you start to learn a lot of the members personalities a lot more. And this was how I got into BTS a lot, was because I loved their music and I had heard their music a lot, but it wasn't until watching Run BTS that I actually really enjoyed the members themselves and learned a lot about them. So definitely a must watch. Next, we're actually going to start with Bon Voyage season 1, and I love it. So Bon Voyage is pretty much where the members go to different parts of the world. Season 1 actually takes place in Europe, and they go to I think Finland and a couple of other places in Europe. And basically they're with their crew. It's filmed like a reality show, and the crew is hey, you have to make it here, and we're not going to tell you how to get there. So they have to take the bus by themselves. And since RM is the only one that speaks English, a lot of times I have to go to him and say well, how do I say this in English? So it was really, really fun of a show. It is definitely a love it for me. It is on V Live as well for season 1. Now for Bon Voyage, you do have to pay for, so it's not offered for free, but definitely, like I said, it's a love it. Definitely enjoy watching this. Next, I'm going to go with Bon Voyage season 2, and that's also going to be it's going to be a must watch, only because they're in Hawaii. And it was so great to see them in such a sunny climate. Also, with Bon Voyage season 1, RM actually had to leave early because he lost his passport. And in Bon Voyage season 2, I really liked it because they're all together and they're actually all spending time with each other, and you see them do these friendship pairings where pretty much some of the members that don't usually hang out together a lot are partnered up together. So V and Suga don't really hang out a lot together. They have very different views on stuff and don't always agree. So it was fun seeing them connect on this trip. So definitely a must watch. Next is Bon Voyage season 3, which takes place actually in Malta, and I put it under love it because just like with Bon Voyage season 1, not all the members are together all at the same time except for at one part. For Malta, like V leaves and comes late because he had personal stuff going on, and then Suga also leaves halfway through the season because of personal problems that were going on back at home. From what I researched or saw online, I think both of them had like deaths in their families and they had to go take care of business there. So yeah, that's why it's under Love It. Still a really fun season because they were in Malta. It was super hot and it was enjoyable seeing them go around with each other. And it's enjoyable seeing Jin like get drunk. He can't remember like how to get back inside the place that they're staying at. And it's fun seeing them like picking rooms and everything else like that. So yeah, definitely I love it. Recommend, watching it. Last but not least is Bon Voyage Season 4, which is going to be a must-watch. And Bon Voyage Season 4 takes place in New Zealand, and it's all the members together. I'm currently actually still watching this season right now. It's available on Weverse. 2 through 4 are available on Weverse. Those seasons are available on Weverse. Mostly because I believe seasons 2 and 3 are also available on VLive. Season 4 is available on Weverse. So anyway, basically, they're like in an RV in like a camper van, so they're having like camp outside. It's hilarious. It's a lot of fun, and it's just, I don't know, it's just so wholesome to watch. So that one's a must watch for me because it's fun seeing them do like these daredevil stuff, and yeah, recommend, must watch. Next is going to be In the Soup, which I'm going to put under a must watch, only because In the Soup is basically the boys relaxing for like 6 or 7 episodes. So it's basically them doing all the fun things that they never actually get to do due to scheduling. Now season 1 though, they do have a little bit of a break in between where they do leave and then come back, and that's because they did have like scheduling that they had to do and stuff like that. But overall, recommend watching it. Once again, a must watch because it's so relaxing to watch, and a lot of people like to say it's very therapeutic for them to watch it, and I have to agree. And then next is In the Soup Season 2, which is once again a must watch, only because this time they're back. They have a bigger place that they are staying, and they're doing a lot more activities. And this one's the most recent one. It started airing in October of 2021, and it's done airing at this point. Season 1 and Season 2 of In the Soup also are available on Weverse. And also it's a must watch because you meet Bam, which is Jungkook's dog, and he's a cute Doberman. I don't want to say little because he's not little, although he is considered a puppy, but he's so big, and it's definitely a dog that like Jungkook would have. So it's very cute. Once again, just like Season 1, it's very therapeutic, and I actually like Season 2 a lot more than Season 1, so that's saying something. So I really do hope they do a second or a third season of In the Soup. Last but not least, I have Rookie King, which is I think one of their first variety shows, and it's a must watch. They were really, really young when they did this. So this was like during definitely like the No More Dreams era, based off of the clothes that they were wearing. This is also where I believe you get to see the infamous like elevator prank with them, where they're doing stupid stuff in the elevator and a cute girl walks on and the girl's sad and they don't know what to do and they're super awkward. Definitely a must watch. I think it's also maybe about like maybe 10 or 11 episodes in total, and you get to see a lot of the memes and a lot of the like videos that people have like put out on like the compilations and where they're from, like RM dressing up in Sailor Moon outfits and Jin having to be on a treadmill in a dress, stuff like that. Really, really nice, really, really cute. Definitely recommend watching it. Also a must watch. So yeah, that's like all the 13 shows that I have. I think I have 6 in must watch. 4 of them are a love it, and 3 in a it's okay. Like I said, I wasn't going to use a don't watch or don't recommend, and I know that I am missing some shows and some appearances pretty much because of the fact that I have not seen those yet, or I couldn't remember them. Like couldn't remember like what episodes and stuff like that, or it wasn't that big of an appearance where I was like, oh, I need to add this. But yeah, that's pretty much this tiered list here. So hope you guys like that tiered list. But yeah, that is pretty much what I have for you guys. I thought this was a lot of fun. I'll probably do more tiered lists also. Probably more like, I'll probably do one that's like anime related and maybe another one that's like BTS related. So yeah, let me know if you guys want me to do more of these. This was a lot of fun. It was actually interesting having to create this tiered list because I've never had to do this before. So I was up this morning playing around with the like tiered list like application or website, trying to figure out how to do it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of this. I have links down below to all my social media accounts, my Instagram, my Twitter, and I also have my TikTok, so feel free to check me out on there. And of course, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next week with new videos. And also give me suggestions on new videos that you guys would like for me to come out with. Alright, you guys, that's what I have for you guys. Like I always tell you guys, stay positive, stay nerdy, and today's day and age, stay healthy, and of course, please stay safe. Alright, you guys, bye.